The PlayStation 5, it looks futuristic, slick, big as hell, black and white, two-tone, but I wanted it to be all black, and I wanted those fins to be gone, and Dark Plates 2.0 is supposed to change all that. Let's check it out, see if it's good or bad. Come on. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and check these Dark Plates 2.0 out. I waited a long time. I'm sure a lot of you have waited a long time for it. It comes with this wipe that has DBrand on it. It comes with this card that shows you how to install the Dark Plates 2.0 on your PS5. So on top of this premium packaging, we have this protective foam. The first shell to come out is the bottom shell of your PS5 with the vent on the side and the filter already installed. This is the side where you enter your discs in. On the flip side, you can see all the hooks on there. You can also see that the vent turns to remove that filter that's inside the vent, that dust filter. I don't see any imperfections, came undamaged. I'm looking at the designs that are on the back side because, you know, on the PlayStation shells it has the PlayStation icon logos. On this one it just has ones and zeros because I'm sure they're trying to avoid any more lawsuits from PlayStation. This is the top side of the PlayStation 5 shell. You see there's no fins on this one and the other one. This is one of the main reasons why I picked these shells up. And also because of the color. The color is a nice matte black. It's a nice callback to the PlayStation 2 or even like the super slim PS3. I didn't mind the black and white color of the PlayStation 5, but in my setup I kind of wanted an all black setup. Now I grabbed the PS5. I'm removing the shell, the original shell. I'd recommend looking up the video on how to remove it because you don't want to start just pulling it any old way. I did look it up before I started pulling it because I just didn't want to break anything. It is a $500 system. So after looking at the video, came off really easy. This side, I was kind of confused at first, like what side do I pull on? You know, I was gonna edit this part out, but you know, I think this video kind of helped people to not break their PS5s at all. So you see, I just take my time. I'm not pulling really hard. I'm just kind of like trying to figure out which way to do it. I finally get it off. It's a little bit dusty in there, but not too bad. All the same little tabs are the exact same as the original faceplates. All you have to do is just lay it straight down on your PS5. I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting all the dust out. My recommendation, my advice for you guys when you're installing this, my first attempt, I got it in, it snapped in perfectly, but as you can see, I lift up on the one side and it lifted up a little bit right there. So I saw that one tab didn't click in. So I pushed it back down. I made sure I pushed it in the hole and it went in smoothly and all the tabs were in perfectly. So when you pull up on it, you want to make sure that none of the tabs or none of the sides are lifting. They shouldn't lift because that means one of the tabs are not in correctly. Now to install the other side. And I feel like these actually went in way easier than the shells came out. And this is how it looks with the new Dark Plates 2.0 from DBrand. They have options on the website to get a different skin, like a thicker skin for the front of the PS5. I chose not to go that route. I wanted to have still that two-tone kind of vibe, with it being glossy, but the outer shell being a matte finish. A lot of people were saying the vent kind of looks tacky. It doesn't really bother me as long as it's there and it's for a purpose, and it's going to keep the PS5 more cooler than what it was initially. I'm going to show you that I install this little base for the PS5. One thing on the new shells, it doesn't have the little icons for you to kind of line up the base. So you kind of like have to figure it out yourself, which is, it's not too hard. So I was just kind of making sure that it was in there appropriately, touching the bottom evenly because it's kind of slanted. Anybody who has a PS5 knows that it's slanted. So you want to make sure that it's lining up perfectly. So when you put it on top of a table or, you know, entertainment center, it's not tipping over or anything. Alright, now we're going to see how it looks in the dark with the LED strips turned on. They have an option on the website that you can buy LED strip covers to change the color of the LED strips to whatever you want. I didn't, that to me that's a little tacky. I'm cool with how the LED strips are colored now. But it looks pretty bright. It looks more brighter in person than on the camera, than what the camera shows. It's lighting up that whole area, so it's very easy to see the state that the PS5 is in compared to the fins, because the fin was just like, it was just bouncing the light off of the fins. So now you can see it from any angle. Even in the light, it looks pretty bright. And overall, just the dark plates look really, really good. Looks super slick. Look how it looks perfectly. It fits right in with the Series X. Now the messed up thing is, now I'm gonna have to buy a new controller for my PS5 because now I have a white and red PS5 controller. But anyways, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe if you want to. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.